Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. So I'm re-watching movies that I watched in the past, and now I'm watching them. Let the sun hit this. They just gotta. Is the sun hitting it? Yeah. We are sun people. And I watched Mrs. Evers' Voice. It's a 1997 movie, and it was about the Tuskegee syphilis study from 1932 to 1972 in Macon County, Alabama. And this was based on a true story. And the nurse that was Miss Evers in the movie, her real name was Eunice Rivers Laurie, and they just called her Nurse Rivers. And she was the only person who, for 40 years, from beginning to end, was a part of the study. And when I first watched the movie, I wasn't aware. I looked at it differently. But now that we watching it, I charge her with treason. I charge her with treason. I charge her with treason. She was November 12th, 1899 to August 28th, 1986. And let me tell you this. This is how the powers that's on their way out the door get the power that they have. They use our own. Like, she was a nurse. And and she decided that she got on the wrong side of things, and she was okay over there. Like, she used her being part of the community to take them down through there. Like, she was willingly selling these people down the river. And for what? She didn't die wealthy. Like, she was treasonous. I'm like, and then at the end of the movie, they said, they did whatever congressional hearing or whatever and had her come there, and, like 40 years of this, man. I could give you the first time when like, it was a part of the movie where she signed up and they were getting treatments, and she really believed it. But then they ran out of funding, and when they came back, they told her what it is. And 40 years, she was treason. Yeah, this is a conversation we're going to have about these treasonous people who let the powers that's on their way out the door convince them to do this to their own people. She'll pay for that. She will. And then, like, I watched A Soldier Story, and that movie's from 1984. It was set in 1944 Louisiana. And the one thing I got from that movie, that they was calling us Geechee. Yeah. And I watched 1998 Enemy of the State. And you gotta think about the technology that they were able to do to show in the movies. Remember, I told you, spiritual law, they got to tell you what they're doing. Just how they were able to spy and do all that stuff. You think that if they told us in that movie that it ever stopped, or that it's not even more advanced than it was in this 1998 movie? So I'm watching all these people get in an uproar about this this virus from the boat. They really trying to do another 2020, and I'm not going. I'm so awoke now that I can never go back to sleep. Why would we trust the government once again to do what? When you just break down and use your common sense, how in the absolute world did a rat get on a boat? How, Sway? Get on a boat, how? And then another thing, How did they have whatever testing to test these people? How would they even know that we need to test for this on a boat if a boat not even supposed to have mice? Like, this is what I'm saying. These people been playing on our face so long, and now we waking up, and all the people who be like, oh yeah, you conspiracy theories, I bet you're gonna look at things differently now, because we be right. We be right. These people is playing in our face, and I'm not going. I'm not doing what we all did in 2020, or most of us did in 2020, and just go along to get along. I was still working in 2020. I worked the whole time through. I think that's the part of the reason that pushed me over the edge, and that's why in 2021 I was forced into retirement. Although I thought it was a bad thing, now I'm on the other side. That was the best thing that ever happened. I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not going. To the next one.